Welcome to the next part of our guide where I show you step by step how to get to level 20 in pre-searing. And this time we are going to cover multiple ways for you to get to level 2 to like level 8. It does work to level 10, but then it becomes a little grindy, so I recommend maybe stopping at 8. But this is the fastest way to do it, and not to do quests, because we don't want to do any quests. You need to save them for level 16, or else you will be sad later and give up, because the grind is just that much longer in the end. So, we are playing a Monk/Elementalist. We did not lock in the Elementalist secondary yet. There is a reason for it, which is part of this video, but I'm going to show you that later. I want to show you the 3 different ways that I find to be viable to get from level 2 to 8 in a very, very quick way. The first one, like 2 of them are part of Ascalon City. One of them is a quest called Bandit Raid. It is probably the most old school way of doing it. You just go right here to the Baron and accept this Bandit Raid quest. And then you head to Ashford Abbey. And this will enable a bigger spawn, if I remember correctly, for the area outside with all the bandits. Since there are a lot of bandits, I do recommend getting out your imp. They pack a punch, now saying. They can actually kill you, so just be careful. Oh, there's some undead right here as well, because I enabled like a second quest, I guess. Whatever. This is where we want to be though. Just be careful, drop a firestorm, heal yourself. And don't die, so you get the XP. Easier said than done, I guess. As you can see, we get 126 XP per kill. And god damn it, there are so many kills. So we just killed this camp and we went from, well, halfway to almost next level. So that's like almost half a level for just doing this. Now, of course, you don't turn in the Bandit Raid quest. You just go back to Ashford Abbey by entering, like, you can map out, or you press enter to open chat and type /resign. This does not count as a death, by the way. You did not die. And then you return to Ashford Abbey, go outside, and do it all again. That is one of the ways of doing it. There is also another way of doing it, where we are going to head to back to Ascalon City to show it to you. So this time we are going to go up here to Prince Rurik. And this is the Charr at the Gate spam. You accept a quest from him called Charr at the Gate. This can be a little bit more dangerous, because there are level 5 to 6 Charr now outside the gate. But there are a few NPCs walking with you, and basically what you do is just chill and watch them kill them. Maybe auto-attack them, but don't aggro them, because you will die. Go outside. And now you have to wait for Rurik to go up there. This might be the slowest variant, because you always have to wait for Rurik. If you walk yourself there, it does not work. You will have, like, you will stop and wait for you while you are ahead. So you always have to walk back and pick him back up, walk back and pick him back up. So this might be the slowest version of doing this. but I just wanted to show you that it is also possible to do it this way. But again, it might be the slowest, and I don't recommend it because it's boring, and waiting for Rurik, you probably will fall asleep. So, yeah, these are the Charr. Just don't die. Try to at least. Attack them a little bit, I guess, with auto attacks, but always at the start let the NPCs do it for you so you don't die. Because if you die, you don't get any XP. And that's the only reason we are doing this. So yeah, as you can see, this also did not really give you a lot of XP. We just went from 389 to go to 3.1k to go, so it's just not that big of a deal. Like, we got almost half a level with just Bandit raid, and this was very boring. Yeah, so let's type /resign, go back to Ascalon City. What you would do now is you have to abandon the quest, go to Rurik, grab it up again, and just do the same thing. But again, you don't get as much XP, you have to wait for Rurik. It's just not that fun. So we did get a level up. Let's just, you know, do it like this for now. And now we are going to show you one more option. We go to Foible's Fair down here. We enter Le Folly. And go back the ice mountain type of thingy. Now we get like 105 XP per kill. Here I would recommend to actually go the longer way. Go down here to this ice elemental so you grab more XP. Here. So this one does give you a lot more XP than Charr at the Gate. Because there are 3 waves of ice elementals we will get XP for. But the walk up the mountain, of course, you know, it takes time. And it might not be your cup of tea to walk up every single time. So yes, while this is probably the most XP, I guess, it's also the most annoying. Okay, so you're going to grab the quest. And now kill 3 waves of ice elementals. There is a bit of downtime in between, which can be annoying and cost you some time. But I mean, your fire imp is great against them if you have it. Your fire skills that you can pick up right here are great against them if you have them. So there's just a lot speaking for doing it this way. One more wave. And that's it. We now went from 3.1k to go to 1.8k to go. So that's almost half a level again. Almost the same XP result with bandit rates. So now we're going to type resign, which will get us back to the Folly, the Foible's Fair. Now it's important to abandon the Elementalist class quest, and you do it all over again. And this is the quickest way to get from level 2 to level 8 maybe, depending on where you want to stop. The next part of our guide is grinding Northlands, so yes, you might want to overlevel a little bit if you're not that experienced in killing Charr and Oakhearts and Grawl, especially with the new map with the Necromancer Gralls and stuff like that. So you might want to overlevel and maybe get to level 9 or something, and do it a little bit more, because then the next part is going to be way easier. Yes, it does take time walking up here, but once you are up there, I think it's the quickest way. You have to, of course, calculate in that, you know, the way up the mountain sucks. And Bandit rate might be faster. I'm not sure. I did not compare them yet side by side, but I would personally go with either Bandit rate or this one. Just pick one of the two and grind them to hell until you are at level 8 or 9 or something. And then come back for our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.